Hello and welcome back. Welcome back. This video, I went a little bit off-road and we kind of just constructed a very simple water sensor with the help of the Arduino intro channel and their website. So kind of look through that and use their code as well. Let's go ahead and go through. It's forming a very good basis for what the project can be. A little bit of an update. I did go ahead and go to the school, took some measurements for the plots that I'm thinking of using. One issue is that there already is an irrigation system present there, but I'm thinking of using the irrigation system to fill up the water for my own irrigation system. That's going to be hopefully more accurate. So there's always a solution for everything. So we'll go ahead and figure that out. I'll also be working this project throughout my school year. I've actually taken a study hall just so I can work on these projects and like the other projects like this because I feel like it's a better usage of my time. I know it's been a bit. College essays are ramping up. Stuff is getting serious. Anyways, let's go back. Let's go ahead and look at this. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and grab my USB. Okay, I'm back. I'm rolling all the way here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the USB and just I've already uploaded the code. I'll explain the code on the website because it's copy the exact same thing. I'll also put the link to the website in the description. Let's go ahead and just see how it works or like what happens. Okay, but obviously I need a cup of water, so here we go. As we can see, the LED. Oh, actually, you can't see it. But as you can see, the LED on the breadboard is not on because it does not detect water. And then after it reaches a certain threshold of water, LED turns on. Let's see if I can move it towards the camera. Out. What? Okay, I have no idea. Oh, there we go. Probably just because there's some excess water still on the sensor. So might need to do something with that. Then once we put it back in, we're good. Take it out. Let it dry off a second. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. So maybe not something to be crazy concerned about. We might have to be a little bit concerned. I may actually try and go online and try and find a better like soil moisture sensor because that'd be a lot more accurate than like a water level sensor. But we should be good. Like this is something like the wiring was the thing I was most worried about because I wanted to figure out how this works. And it's not crazy hard. I will need to use some extensions because I don't think or sorry, I need to figure out how to solder according to like how the breadboard allows the wiring to come together. But I don't think it would be a crazy process to do that. I'll record me doing that as well. It'll be fun. I do need to order a lot more parts though. That is something I have now recognized because I do not have enough jumper wires and they're not nearly long enough. So we'll do that. Okay, let's take a look at the code because I'm actually starting to become a lot more versed in the language. Actually, let me go ahead. There. Okay. First, defining, just like Java. But the interesting thing is the water sensor actually has its own um, I don't know how to describe this. Like this own group of pins on the Arduino board, and yeah, they're analog pins. So I thought that was interesting. Um, yeah. So and there's only five of them, which is interesting. Actually, I think that that'll be fine. But like, I just thought that was cool. Anyways, LED pin 13, pretty standard. We've been doing this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can see it. It's fine. Okay. Continuing the setup. This I actually. Oh, okay, this I kind of understand. Serial communication is like it's like the display that like shows on the Arduino IDE, and it shows like what it shows the activity of the sensor or just the activity, just the activity of the device that's happening. And I guess it's giving me communication or sorry, it's giving me communication at a rate of 9600 bits per second. Which honestly, I don't know exactly what that means, so we'll search it up. Um, Pin mode is establishing what the LED pin is for. That's pretty. I'm starting to understand what this means. Okay, the loop. Okay, I'll skip to this part. The if else statement is pretty straightforward. If the sensor value is greater than 300, I changed it to 200 because I noticed like when I was looking at my When I was looking at the serial monitor, it was not going above like 220. So I just made it. I made it 210 or I think 200. So then it would turn off and on, as you can see. Otherwise, it wouldn't. So, and the if else statements is quite quite straightforward. And the delay is one. Oh, okay. So this might be the Oh, no, actually, no, that doesn't make sense. The delay is 1,000. I'm pretty sure it's milliseconds. So I think this is either 1 second or a tenth of a second. I don't know. I should know this. I don't know. I'm blanking. But either way, the conclusion that we reached before that there was still water on the board, I think is still good. Actually, let me just take a look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay, it's a lot more than 1 second. So I think it's just because the board is still wet. Okay, it's actually not turning. Let me see if I can wipe some of it off. Okay, yeah. So once I wipe some of the water off, it does that. So that basically indicates to me that the threshold that I've set of the sensor value is too high. Because obviously it will decrease by like 10, 20, like 10, 20 units, right? It just has to because it's no longer in the water. So we just have to kind of play around with the sensor, find the ideal water threshold. Okay, if we decide to use the water sensor, I'm just gonna think of it like that. Okay, now going back in sensor value. Okay, so it's just establishing a new variable, and it's equal to it's reading. I'm pretty sure this is just reading the sensor. So this is actually where the sensor reading comes in. And then now we're just printing out on the serial monitor water level, sensor value. So then I can so this helps me like visually look at what's going on, and then figure out how I need to adjust my code and adjust maybe the setup accordingly. So pretty cool code. I can maybe start writing this on my own. With a little bit of help, but I think I'm understanding this. Oh yeah, and the explanation's down here, but I just actually freeballed this, so we're learning. Woo! Okay, anyways, um, let's see any other updates. I am going to Canada on Saturday, but while I'm there, I'll mainly be working obviously on my like IB stuff to do, and I have to write some essays for college. But what I'll also be doing is I will be bringing my Arduino set so we can go ahead and play around with a little bit more stuff. I'll be creating a parts list that I can order in Canada and have hopefully arrived by the time I'm back in Houston, probably from the Home Depot. And also just kind of make a sketch of how I want to approach this project. The both of the plots that I'm using are going to be. I'm pretty sure it's like 6.5. I have it somewhere written. I think I've written it. I think I've written it down somewhere. I'll go ahead and look at that. Pretty sure it's 6 by 13 and a half. So which means I'll create a probably 7 by 15 PVC frame in order to like attach all of my components that I want to use. I may buy a little bit more. I may buy more step motors, more wires for sure. Start soldering some stuff together and kind of researching how I can use the board, or if I can maybe get one of my friends or one of the people I know to maybe make an actual board for me as well, so I don't have to use this and I can keep using this. Honestly, some uncertainty regarding this. We will figure it out. But right now, we're taking baby steps. I'm going to finish the hardware. I can for sure write the software as well. So I'll probably try and finish that in Canada as well. So we got to work cut out for us, but we're good. As for the other exhaust projects, I'm still designing that. So I'm honestly in the stage of like pitching it now because I have like I have like a not a prototype, but I have an idea, and I just want to see how feasible it is. I also want to try and work on like the secondary component, which is like the retractable like sun shield. So we'll try and work on that as well because I feel like that's a lot more. It's an aesthetic product, which I like to do, and I feel like it's also just a lot easier and more feasible to like explain than changing like a key part of like the car's production or engineering. But we're good. We have projects. We have time. Actually, we don't have time, but we have motivation. We have discipline. We got this. I will see you in the next one.